I guess now that that's over, Room will turn back to Alright, and like hold out their arms like, okay, now you can continue. Completely unfazed by the amount of blood pouring out of them right now.
I cast mage armor.
Okay. Yeah. You are mage armored.
Yeah, I'll let Art fix me if he really desires.
Yeah, he manages to stop the bleeding with an exorbitant amount of gauze. And, well, you're not bleeding anymore, but after the rush of the fight is over, slowly you do start to feel a creeping pain from the wounds.
Ugh, fucking hate post-battle downs. That's where everything starts hurting. Fucking told you all that keeping your dead above ground was fucking weird, but no one listens to me.
I'm gonna check Rune's wounds.
Well, they're technically not above ground anymore, are they?
You know what I meant.
And while I check Rune's wounds, Rune can also see the blood like running down my legs from under my armor.
Oh, well then the second you start to try and check me, I'm gonna like shove your hands back towards you.
I cast Cure Wounds on Delarian. And heal.
Yeah. I would like to make a medicine check to see how hurt Rune looks.
You can make a medicine check on me. Please.
Cure on Delarian for 11 points of healing.
Ooh, that's good. Thank you.
Can we do the not knowing damage thing?
That's a 22 medicine check.
It just sounds fucking fun.
It is kind of fun, actually.
Yeah, no work, additional work for the DM at all.
I mean, I can.
I mean, he has to keep track of all of our damage then.
Yeah. And then when we like... If I like check my... yeah. And just
I
say,
don't know, it has
instead of
pros and
saying-
cons, because like if we're in a high stakes battle, all of us fucking go down at the same time, because none of us knew.
Well, we know how bloody each other are.
Yeah, I could like heal
'Cause-
like,
See
somebody
each
who
other.
can barely stand and those kind of things.
I
I'd
can
prefer-
give you indications.
I'd prefer to know my health.
So, Becca, I made a medicine check with a 22 on Rune.
Who wants to not know their health?
Not sure it really matters for me, because I'm a ranged.
It's kind of weird because I have some stuff that has me to know if like people are below half HP,
I like
for
the
example.
toss-up
Like,
that I have.
I'm not sure if I was ever hit in combat so far.
God damn it.
Yeah, for
That's the dragonflight.
me and Telstra probably doesn't matter.
I mean,
I just
yeah,
think
I
it
mean,
sounds more
just,
fun when like it hit you.
just tell me if you want it and I will do that for you.
Sure, why not?
I like the toss-up
like
that
it.
I have going right now.
Yeah, the only thing is like I guess you would have to give Aspen some kind of other thing then.
Well, I mean, I still have immunity and stuff, it just...
I
she
will
doesn't
just
feel the
give-
pain and stuff. Yeah.
You will be able to roughly tell, like if you're at half, I'd let you know, like you've taken some serious damage, but you still stand on your feet. For Aspen, it's more vague, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Because you, at least, even though you don't know like your HP count, you know that you've taken a heavy blow.
Yeah. It it is very interesting, but I'm also terrified that Vern's gonna die. So.
Okay, Dularian, did you want the system or not?
I don't mind the system. I just have to
Regarding your
know
spells,
at least
I'll
how
make it.
if it's like above half or less than half, because the spells tell me you heal until they are up to half
You will be
HP.
able to tell if the spell would work or not before you cast it.
Okay, yeah, I'm totally fine with that then.
Do you want it for yourself, though, is the question.
Oh, I thought it was like either nobody or everyone.
Nah, he's customizing it. He's fancy.
You maniacs.
You maniacs. I'm gonna keep it how it is, I think.
Okay. Frank, what is your max life?
53.
How much do you currently have?
53.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I really am the tank.
How much health do you have at max?
71.
That's
Ah!
your purpose.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, that's
And
a
then
D12 for
Draco,
you.
What's your max? Draco?
I have
Rusty.
52 maximum health and 51 current health. I got hit by a rock.
Okay. Well, you are out of initiative.
He did. Oh wait.
Left or
Dularian-
right?
Alvin. Wait, Alvin did a med check to see how damaged I am.
Yeah, I did that medicine check. And I need to
What was the
know.
medicine check?
A 22.
20.
Rune is heavily wounded, but still, you know, seems like she has most of her capabilities.
Okay. Good.
If you try to reach out with that spell, it doesn't seem like it would take hold.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh wait.
That spell is basically my channel divinity, just so you know.
Vern's gonna fucking call y'all back.
It's not really a spell, but it's a thing.
Oi! Oi, fucker. Oi, fuckers!
So, I wanna check the skeletons.
I'll just
No,
stand
Vern's
over
gonna-
here. just
Vern's like
peeking
not
around.
moving, calling towards Melody and tells me like, oi,
I'll
you
just-
bastards, come back
just-
here.
I'm just waving a hand over my shoulder.
Okay, well, Valerian, you look at the bones on the ground. Please give me an intelligence, I guess, an investigation check.
What do I have there? Very good, +1. 4.
It kind of looks like the bones were human, but have been kind of stretched or malformed somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And you're pretty sure that, like, one of their bodies came from more than one skeleton, but other than that, seems like bones. Just that.
Are they like broken or just scattered around?
Well, some of them are broken from where you inflicted damage. And when the hold of whatever was animating it broke, it just fell apart. So some of the bones are broken, and many of them are just loose.
Draco was the one who knew mending, right?
And
Draco?
Yeah.
Do you think we could repair one of these?
Why not?
I mean, you're good with machines. That's basically puzzling together something, right? So this should be Kinda similar?
I mean, I'll cast a spell.
Are you making another pet? Don't we have enough?
It's not a pet, it's...
You mean friend?
I feel like they did way more damage than I did during this fight, so... It's an asset, not a pet.
Your replacement.
Well, they can't heal you.
Oh.
What about the other two?
They're wandering off and I'm willing to let them get lost.
I mean, we can try and salvage as much as we can. If we can
Fine.
repair too, that's even
You
better.
meant the skeletons.
Yes.
I meant your current ones.
What about them?
What? Are they gonna die? Or...
There's nothing to die. They aren't even alive.
So you're still gonna have them?
Yes.
Jeez. You can have a little army.
Kind of, yes.
Right.
Morally
I have to
guided
admit
army.
it's straining on my magic, and I haven't tried it before, but I know I can do it. I didn't really have, you know, much chances. I didn't have much chances before to work with actual buddies, so
Oh my god.
this is kind of an experiment, but it seems to work so far, right?
I'll leave it to you.
Are
And
we
you will drop down and start casting Mending, which takes a minute every time he casts it.
Are we sure that this is the path we want to take down, given the resistance we just faced? I'm not saying we're not going to face resistance anywhere, but I think weighted risks.
Oh, Chelsea's just going for it.
Good for
Telsa,
her.
for you, the long hallway to your right sort of rises at a soft incline, and to the left it just declines. So it sort of goes downward to the left and slightly upwards to the right. And I'll be super right back because I have to pee.
Wow, cliffhanger.
I want to
Now
have
we
more
can just
skeletons.
go. We can just go wherever we
Well,
want now.
Fiddler
We
just
won't
got
encounter
chopped the
enemies.
fuck up and had
Can't
no
go into
reaction
the-
to it.
What?
Fucking
No.
Art's such a G.
Mhm.
Fucking
It's all
love
part of
him.
his master.
I mean, I
plan.
checked on
Turns
you
out
and
to
it
be
seemed like
Dural.
you were doing fine.
Herod is actually Dural.
No, don't
Dun
ruin
dun
this for me.
dun.
I don't want to kill him yet.
He was Dural the whole time.
I don't want to kill him yet. It's gonna be a shame if I have to remove his head.
I am Dural.
Oh,
Oh,
you too, I guess.
that would
This
be
is Dural's
a
voice.
nice turn of events. Oh god. That's why he started a war, because everyone was making fun of him.
Do not call the return of Dural a nice turn of events. It's literally the opposite. He never came back. Oh, what a nice day.
Oh, what a nice day to conquer the world.
In front of you, Telsa, you see a metal door.
Oh, door. That'll stop it.
Metal.
Can I touch it?
Yes, it's cold. It's metal. It's a door.
Does it open?
Door.
Can I try and
You
open it?
push open the door.
Oh, it didn't stop it.
Freaking Ree!
It may not have stopped her, but the black stopped her. And we are thankful. God damn it.
Beyond
Oh,
lies
yeah.
a small room with a large statue.
I
Do you
follow
enter?
her.
Okay.
I can't move my
If I could move my token, I would.
I wonder why it locks all of you. That's weird.
But I just want to like peek inside without actually going inside.
Okay.
It's following
Yeah, you
behind.
see
It's just...
a large statue. It looks like there's something engraved at its base. but you can't tell what it is.
I look back at Melody. Should we go in?
Does the flow look sketchy?
Can I check for traps?
Please give me an investigate.
Can I peek over her shoulder and help?
Sure.
Does that mean I get advantage?
Yes.
Either at 20 or...
Ooh!
I have 20! Woo! 23.
The masonry used to craft this place is quite impressive because the stone plates in front of you, though some of them are cracked, seem to be completely even. You don't see any indications of a pressure plate or anything of the like.
Let's see what.
Does the statue look suspicious? Like it would come alive or something?
I mean, it's a large stone statue. Depicts a rider on a horse. Curiously, the rider is a dwarf, and he's riding on a horse about 3 times the size of himself. For a moment, a few comedic thoughts cross your mind as you wonder how this rider, if he ever truly existed, would even get on his mount.
It's overcompensating.
Fine, I'll just step aside.
Yeah, the room is unlit, and there is an engraving at the base of the statue.
What does it say?
It's a short poem, and it reads, "No one can doubt Merrick the Stout. Captain is he, as tall as your knee, shouting commands as loud as he can. He stands on a crate, 'cause he cannot reach."
Can we have that in writing somewhere?
I'm posting
Yes,
it
please.
in the chat. Oops, where's the...
Right on the poggers. Wow. I'm sure it's just a nice poem, not a puzzle, monolith.
By the way, does either one of you carry a light source?
I have the
I
little
have
ball.
dark
My mace is lighted the whole time.
Little
I mean,
ball.
yeah, no, I'm asking about just the light source. I know that you have dark vision.
I have a little ball from Rusty.
Tiny,
don't.
tiny ball of light.
You talking about Rusty's little balls?
And you
Yeah.
please give me
Yeah.
a perception check, both of you.
Oh, I'm great at those. Don't worry, I got it.
Hmm.
I'm a pog champ. Look at this.
That was
That's a
close.
7.
Close to the natural 20.
Yeah.
Tasman,
What am I?
do you want to give me a perception check?
Yeah, gotta see that guillotine coming down on us.
6.
Yeah. Aside from the statue there doesn't seem to be anything else of interest.
Well, I guess it's going together there.
What? There's nothing in there. But that
What
way.
does the rest of you do in the meantime?
Fixing up the bones.
Be exasperated. As I try to
You let me
talk to
come
Ira and
map.
everyone else
I'll
about
follow along.
what we should be doing. As Frank goes to leave and ignores the fact that I said, do we even want to continue right before they fucking, yeah, okay, whatever.
We're not ignoring it, we're just saying yes we do.
Not ignoring.
No,
just
I'm
disregard
ignoring it. I'm
Action
ignoring it.
speaks louder than words.
We're just fucking talking to Ira and everyone else in the room then about whether this is the path we want to take.
It's Buddha's tomb.
Is this the path we want to take then?
You just.
Oh.
I know,
Or
I
everyone
know.
can just not talk
There
to
we
me. That's fine.
I'm fixing
In the
bones. Leave
hallway,
me
I'll
alone,
say.
dude.
Yes!
There's literally 2 other people in that room.
Freaking, I hate this map.
Frickin' lasers. Frickin' laser beams. I feel like we can get rid of our initiative now.
Fine. Fucking
For now.
reaction.
I'm really sorry, whoever wrote on my my initiative, I didn't see what you wrote before I whipped it out.
Oh.
I wrote 13.
I see.
The beggar can
Exploration.
read it.
Is any traps over here? Looking for traps.
Fuck me, I guess.
Give me an investigation roll.
It doesn't matter what I'm doing, I guess. Fuck my interactions.
Fine. 1 second.
It's a 26.
Yeah. Well, you don't see anything.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go that way while I'll ruin
So-
talk.
Yeah. You just see them rush into this hallway, go to the right. And then a few seconds later, you just see them sort of walking to the left. At which point, Frank sort of turns around and follows.
Frank gives Barrett a really exasperated look as
Just
rude
come.
as Frank just fucking disregards everything and goes anyway. But still looks at Era as if expecting an answer to the question that was asked.
What was the question?
Are we sure this is really the way that we want to go?
He looks at you with kind of tired eyes and just looks around. I mean, unless you have a better plan.
Wasn't there like several other places we could go to? I'm not saying that we're not going to face any hardship anywhere. I'm just saying that given the hardship we've already faced, we gotta fucking measure it out,
True,
which is
but
worth more.
well, I think looking at this place probably costs us still less time than we already wasted coming here.
What was on the way?
The longer we travel to reach a place, the less time we have for other places.
Doesn't that same rule apply to time spent in that place?
Well, it took us 5 days to here, so what is one more day inside?
Aside from the entirely contradictory points you just made, fine.
Well, if we leave now, we would have wasted 4 days for
I
nothing.
thought this was on the way.
Well, yes, but it's still sort of diagonal.
How likely
It's
do you
not
think
like
it is?
this is one straight tunnel. We are walking through a forest.
I mean, fair. How likely do you think it is that we're going to find a tunnel in this place?
Probably 20%, which is what I would say every other place has.
How long are y'all going to take with that skeleton? You done playing with your toy yet?
By now you have sort of mended enough broken bones to make one more skeleton.
Okay. I'm gonna use the spell then. And I'm gonna say to Rune, this is not a toy and it is not a pet.
More like a weapon on legs.
It's a weapon.
That's a friend.
Part of the family.
His name is Jerry.
Right, well, let's get your toy soldier up and walking.
Childish.
Gotta
He
get
just
my
turns
fun
around.
somehow.
If this brings you fun, I don't mind.
It's not fun if you like it.
Oh, whoa.
You can't see the look I'm giving you. But I hope you can feel it.
You can't spell necromantic without romantic.
What?
Oh my
Never
fucking
speak.
God.
You don't deserve to have vocal cords.
There is a large,
Take them from
heavy
me.
iron door in front of you, Melody.
Okay, is it locked?
Do you give it a push?
That sounds like a loaded question. Yes, I do!
How exactly do you open the door?
Why do you always ask me these door questions? I
Almost
push
like
it
you
open.
open a lot of doors.
I push the door open.
The door swings open.
Wow. What do I see with my eyes?
Well, this time, illuminated.
Oh,
You see a large sarcophagus. It appears to depict some sort of bishop of some grand church.
I'll give it a look for any kind of sus tiles, traps, if you will.
Give me another investigate. Do you just search the entire room?
Can I help?
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like on that head of the bishop, there are several possible faces and I don't know which I like the
Yeah,
most.
Wait, so do I get advantage?
No. But it
Oh.
takes you less time because
Okay, well.
you do
it's
not find anything.
Okay, it's a
I see.
23. Cool beans.
The rest of you, Dularian, your skeleton has been raised.
Mm-hmm. I go over to Rune and cast Cure Wounds level 1.
What chaos did you gremlins get into while I was gone?
Healing
We found his,
I'm-
god.
Yeah.
We found Buddha's tomb. What did you do, Freya? What is this dot?
So
Never do
it's 6, 9. You heal for 9. You don't know how much it actually is, but Becca can note that.
Okay.
And I, because I am a blessed healer, I also get 3 health back.
Hell yeah.
I was saying we should go catch up to our errant crew.
Is there any sort of poem here as well, or
Well, there is an inscription.
what's this?
Doesn't seem like a poem though. It reads, "For those closest to the flame must share its light with those beyond them, lest they are burnt to cinders."
Fireball. No.
Wait. What did you?
There's nothing to light in here, is there?
No.
Actually, where's the light coming from?
Well, funny you should ask. The entire room is illuminated by a soft blue glow emanating from a large stone plate in the ceiling.
I have an odd but important question real fast. Is flame capitalized because you're German, or is flame
It's
capitalized
flame.
because you meant
It's
to?
capitalized because I'm German.
Okay,
Screw me.
just hey,
And the rest of you guys follow them.
hey, whoa, take a chill pill,
It's
kiddo.
fine.
Just
fine.
checking. Because if it was like a proper
No, I
noun
saw
and
the
it was like,
typo now. It's
just-
fine, yeah.
Flame.
take a
Really?
pop a Xanax, kid. Okay, I wasn't coming after you. I was just clarifying.
I'm gonna poke the sarcophagus.
How strongly do you poke the sarcophagus?
It's just a normal poke.
You poke the sarcophagus. It's cold. It's stone. It's a sarcophagus.
I think this is a sarcophagus.
How tall is the ceiling?
Probably around 10 feet in height.
If I climb on top of the sarcophagus, can I reach the gem
It's not a gem.
or the stone?
It's it's a very large plate of stone though. But yeah, you could probably reach it.
Why are we all fooling around in this room? We should be looking for the next tunnel. Or the tunnel down, I mean.
Well, you can
That
go in the
sounds,
other direction then.
It's just
Don't you think that
interesting.
maybe we should stick together?
No, we're mostly together. We're being careful.
Together is overrated.
Fine, good enough for me. You coming,
Are
Eric?
you in the room with them, by the way?
No, I just approached this way. I'm about here.
In Delarian with his entourage.
Armstrong. Robert Downey Jr. is with us. Oh, Jobert. Downey.
Jobert Downey Jr.
Well, Larry, come here. Maybe you can figure this out. This sounds like some priest stuff.
I don't
Valerian gives her like the most angry look he can. Because she called him Larry.
Rune asked Arit
Larry.
if he wanted to come with Rune. Because Rune's like, because Telsa's like, just leave us. Rune's like, okay.
Are the skeletons too much for you?
Just leave them in the tunnel. What is it?
That poem or text. Where the closest to the flame, shards light, stuff beyond them. What do you think about it?
Does it sound like it's from one of the religious books I've studied before? Or?
Give me a religion check.
Keita, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm following you.
That's a 9.
A 9.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you can't really tell from the statue what kind of church this bishop must have served. It kind of looks like there's a lantern embroidered into the headdress, at least before, it was carved in its image. But yeah, the text doesn't seem like it has religious significance beyond it just, being about sharing the light in the darkness.
Ooh, see, if you guys went to my lore session, you'd know why this is significant, but you didn't.
Didn't even at me.
I'm screaming.
Yeah,
Everyone.
I say to Telsa, this doesn't seem to be important.
Fine.
At least I cannot see what this... My what?
Your DMs.
Oh, slide into those DMs, huh?
It's hot.
Hey, Alavan is mine. Fuck up. You're Freya.
No, he just says it doesn't seem to be important. The lantern on his head might be a sign for the Seeker, maybe. Maybe also the shepherd leading people to safety.
Sign for the lantern.
So,
The lantern on his head, you say?
yes. The sign.
Shake my head.
I will, Can I open the sarcophagus?
You can try.
I will try.
It's a very large one. Please give me a strength check.
Maybe don't.
He said something, it's on his head. I'm gonna check what's on his head. Fuck it, no, never mind.
Fucking set a lantern was on the guy's head.
Just-
What do
You
mean
like
check it?
just to test. You sort of just push against this massive sarcophagus lid, and right off the bat you can tell this is gonna need a lot of power. And you just at the moment you don't really feel like it. Yeah,
How thick does the lid seem to be?
very thick.
Fat.
Do not
At
smash
least a
it.
few inches of.
Do not
Does it
smash
seem
it. Do not
It's
smash it. Do not smash it. Do
Headbutt
not
it.
smash it. Do not smash it.
Slam your face into it.
Do not smash it.
I'll lift my hammer above my head.
I'll look at Frank. I mean, this coming from me might sound hypocritic, but are you sure you want to disturb the sleep of the dead? I don't mind, but you appear to be someone who cherished these things.
As I hold my hammer above my head, I look straight into Delarian's eye and just say, "The dead are dead," and swing down.
Give me
I mean, I agree totally, as does
I-
Dolarian.
Face area.
control.
I need to learn how to edit videos so I can make a people not listening to Aspen compilation.
Why? Isn't that what Sullivan
the whole
uploads
campaign.
every week anyway?
Right?
Why would you listen
Yeah.
to you? You have good ideas.
Please give me an attack roll and a subsequent damage roll.
Uh-oh.
Hello.
You deserve to get
No.
zapped.
The sarcophagus dodges.
The sarcophagus just shifts 6 feet to the side. So it's a 24 to hit.
It zaps you.
That's 12 damage.
You bring your hammer down on the head of this sarcophagus, and splinters of granite fly to the side. So you lift your hammer to the side, you see that
I hold up my
mold
shield to protect
has
myself.
broken off, and a few fragments of this serene face are now missing, but it's gonna take you a while. You wanna just break through it with force.
Extra attack? No.
You'd have to keep attacking if you wanna break through.
Guns.
Do I have? I don't think.
Yeah, just shoot the
Yeah,
coffin.
I'm sure the flintlock
Do not
is more
shoot
effective
bullets in
against
this
stone
fucking
than the
stone
sledgehammer.
room. Do not shoot bullets in an entirely cased stone room, you fucking dunce.
You
I
think it's
pull
gonna
out my
ricochet?
gun.
I don't.
Yeah, seeing how it's barely cracked, it probably underestimated the strength of the thing, and I'll give up.
I cast Bullet.
Would you like me to cast Shatter?
You're not even here.
I can cast.
Frank, what do you expect to be in there?
Fucking hallway.
You
Can I
said
cast-
something about head.
Minor illusion to make the sarcophagus shatter.
Do you mean
Frank,
just...
so it appears that it's shattered.
Yeah. Well, describe to me exactly the image, because that's how Frank would probably then see it. But he also doesn't he have to make a save for it?
I think
can
you have
make
to
an
like
investigation
go
check,
investigate. Yeah.
So Frank, just because I said head, you smashed it?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
man,
like
I swear to God, if you're about to make a bad sex joke.
Like, do you make it seem like the lid is broken, or do you make it seem like it's caved in? And
Just
if
like
it's
a
caved
few
in,
seconds.
what's inside?
after he slammed it, it like something cracks and looks like the whole sarcophagus is just open.
And what's inside?
Side is
A butt.
Frank.
What?
This is gonna end well.
God damn it.
Or Sneeve. No, inside is Sneeve.
It's gonna end worse.
Oh no.
And this is minor illusion.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do that much. Image. I guess it's just like a 5-foot cube hole. Or like
So
crack.
yeah, well, after hitting it with your hammer, and you see that nothing breaks, suddenly, a second later or so, there's just a hole in the sarcophagus, and inside is Sneef.
Behind you is just
Yeah,
a grinning
yeah,
mouth.
in the meantime, Dolarian is still trying to figure out. So Frank, I said there's something on its head and you just smashed it?
You
Why
wanted,
would-
like a hat or something, right?
I don't think I did, no.
Oh.
Let's join the others then.
And now seeing Neef in there. There's no like roll against or something.
Nope. You just see a hole with Sneef. And you know,
Well,
he's not moving at all. He's
Just
in there.
staring at you.
Well, instead of just one swing this time, I swing twice.
Man, what did Neef ever do to you?
So yeah, in the middle of the sentence of Dolarian, maybe we should join the others.
Well, as soon as
Yeah, you
you
know how it
hit the
feels.
first time, the image just vanishes, and it looks like when you hit it before with your hammer. And
I
as you
don't
hit it
think
the
it
second time,
vanishes, it
more-
just-
no, it does. Any physical interaction reveals it to be an illusion.
But does it vanish or do you just know it is an illusion?
Well, it's sort of,
Sure.
you know, it passes through.
Yeah.
It sort of distorts for a second,
Hmm.
and yeah, a couple more splinters of stone fly to the side. And yeah, it's very obviously an illusion.
I'll I'll turn to Delarian. Watch out. This place is cursed.
What do you mean?
I just saw horrors from my past.
Well, you can still see it, and sort of Valerian, in fact. There's just Sneef standing
This-
there. And actually, when you moved, its eyes didn't follow, so it's just Sneef sort of just staring into nothing now.
What's up here?
A check
Wait,
for
I still
traps.
see it or Delarian still sees it?
Well, everyone can see it.
Didn't it go away when I smacked it?
Well, it distorted and flickered, but it's still there. This hammer sort of just inside it. Inside the other room, which surprisingly was not closed by a door, you see another statue, this time of a woman with soft features. And although it was chiseled to be smiling, you can almost tell a hint of sadness chiseled into the smooth stone. And again, there is an inscription.
What does it say?
My God.
It reads, "To those bereft of the days of glory is instilled the gift to create them fathers." And to your left, inside the room, is another door.
Does it look trapped in any way?
Give me an investigation roll.
I haven't covered in
Frank,
the
let's
roll I
go.
made for the room.
Did you make one for the room?
Yeah,
For this room?
yeah.
Okay, what is it?
It was 23.
You don't see any sort of trapping mechanisms.
Okay, is it locked?
It appears so.
Oh, it's locked. Can't get through this door. I'll knock on it.
You rap on the metal door, but nothing happens except, you know,
No,
the sound of metal.
Is it like a key lock or is it like bolted shut? Or...
Looks like a key lock.
Well, it takes a key.
Looks like a very large lock. Doesn't look like it was a very intricate locking mechanism.
What's the door made of?
Metal.
Motel.
Assuming the lock is as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be taking you stone. Maybe we should go the other way.
Is the lock like a padlock or is it like baked into the door?
It's integrated.
Baked into.
baked.
Baked with love.
Is this statue? Is that like a jar she's holding?
Yes.
Is there anything in the jar?
There is nothing inside the jar she is holding.
Is she naked?
Yes.
I'm a naked woman.
What's down here?
More drugs.
What's in
Need
there?
some
You did not catch up that quickly. We
I'm
were
fast
walking the
as
whole
fuck,
time y'all were
boy.
fucking about.
They're just sprinting down the hall.
Fucking turn around, there's Delarian and
that
3
is-
skeletons fucking Terminator sprinting. The skeletons are 100% in sync. Like, they look like a fucking cartoon where it's like exact same movements.
There are some
Anyway.
large stone plates on the ground. Probably indicating more graves, as each of them has a headstone.
I know, gesture for Melody to look for traps.
Oh, look for traps.
Please give me an investigation roll.
I'm just a trap finder now.
Rune is just a trap.
That is
The best
a
trap.
22.
The best trap, though.
That's true.
Rune is not really a tramp, because Rune is just like a box of chocolate. You
It's
never
okay.
know. What you're
Mine-
going to
I'll
find.
make my next character an actual trap.
You don't see any
that's
trapping
my plan.
mechanisms.
Fuck you.
No traps. That's good. Go.
Hey,
Get in this room.
I
These
was
beds.
gonna play a trap next.
It's too late. I'll die first.
What's the door? What's the deal with this door?
Metal door, locked,
Push it.
not opening.
Because it's locked or because...
Because it's locked.
Okay. Because otherwise I was asking you to pull it instead. But if it's locked...
I'm just giving up that easy, man.
I'm seeing all of my options before I commit to anything. Unlike
Is
some
this-
fuckers who just decide to sledgehammer shit because it's there in front of
You
them.
indecisive.
Is this door just solid metal or is there some kind of window?
It's solid metal.
There is no inscription in that room?
Well, did anyone check?
That's what I'm gonna do if no one did.
No, I just looked about.
Well, there's not one inscription anywhere. There is 2 names on the tombstones. One of them is Basten Morninghelm, and the other one is Erd Morninghelm.
Morning as in early morning.
As in morning.
As in mourning for the dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
With a U or with no U?
With the U, then, I guess.
What's down here?
Well, guess what it is? It's another hallway
How shocking.
leading further down.
This feels like Final Fantasy 13 over again.
If no one's really paying attention to me right now, I'm gonna take out my flip block.
Oh my god.
I'm
Okay.
gonna put it right up against the lock. And I'm gonna shoot it.
I mean, actually. Draco, can I have your
Do-
thieves' tools?
Hear just a gunpowder blast, and then a very loud ting ting as the bullet just ricochets off of the metal into the wall.
Oh, I was hoping it would go like into the lock, like into the hole.
In the middle of the next hallway, a red just turns around, rifle in hand, and yeah, looks back ways.
Anyone near Rune just hears a really
Mm.
heavy sigh.
I will lend Telsa my thieves' tools.
You just give her your thief tools for no reason.
Because I
I
asked.
assume-
Actually,
There is a metal door in front of your room.
Is it locked?
How do you try to open the door?
Push, then pull.
How exactly do you push the door open?
Is there a handle or
Yeah.
I've got to try and turn or push with that? As you would usually open a door.
Yeah, there's a door beyond. It's
I'm not
unlit.
them. What's in here?
Well, there's another door to the left. Other than that, you see 3 pillars almost.
Does the room look trapped?
Are you looking for traffic mechanisms?
Yes.
And please give me an investigation roll. Does the room look trapped?
The whole room is a mimic.
That's
Shit.
The room is
19.
just a web
19.
of tripwires.
Is that true?
No, you don't see anything.
Okay, what's on these weird fuckers?
Notes down.
And it's a
Room is a mimic.
number of names. It looks like soldiers' names, because each of them has a rank. It looks like this is sort of
What are
a
the dates?
war memorial.
Are there dates?
There are dates, but there is one written on each pillar. All of them the same.
What's that?
And it is the first year of the Stone War.
Oh shit. We'll give them a respectful nod.
Can I try and open the store with thieves' tools?
The sneak tools? Yeah.
Sneak tools.
Swear to God, I will put 4 C's in that
Give
name.
me a sleight of hand check.
If you call them that, I will put 4 C's in that name next time.
Sleight of hand. That's 16.
It takes you a while, but it's an old lock and it's definitely not a security lock. It looks like it was just used to keep people out of a room where people worked. Doesn't look like it was meant to hold anything of value. And the door swings open.
I see chest.
More like cry. Oh, yes.
Trap.
Check for trap.
Investigation roll.
Do I see Astolfo? That is 15.
You don't see any traps?
That means there's traps.
Does the chest look like?
How exactly do you step inside the room?
I kick the tripwire.
I do a salto and land on all 4.
Okay, well, nothing
I
happened.
do some parkour and a somersault.
There seem to be some embalming tools on a box in the corner. And there is a chest in the other.
Oh.
Open the chest.
Of course you do. Give me 1d100.
Of course you do.
You find the treasure.
Hey, I'm trying to advance the plot.
Why?
I'm trying to get treasure.
That's both fair points.
How is why a fair point in response?
That's
to
92.
I'm trying to advance the plot.
92. You
Trying to find
a
all the things.
dusty old spell scroll.
Sure,
I'll give it to Melody.
Much obliged.
Makes a weird moan sound.
Where's my pen? There it is.
Why are you getting out here?
Ooh. Let's see. Oh. There was another locked door in the other room.
We should go.
Absolutely.
Well, Rune, what do you do?
Was this door locked?
It is.
Okay. Turn
Guess
and
you have to-
squeeze past Delaria. The skeletons.
You squeeze past the skeleton gang, which is in and of itself like a weird camp. Each of them looks different. One of them is just kind of crystal.
I'll
One of
turn
them has
myself
bow.
into a
One
small
of them.
child that can like easily weave between their legs. And then as soon as I'm out from like under them, I go back to my usual form.
I mean, Becca, if you're calling them that, I prefer if you call them the right way. It's the Bone Gang.
Yes,
not-
the bone gang. The bone gang.
Malone and the
Yeah,
spooky
you know that's what
boys.
Rune does. Rune turns into like a small like toddler-sized child and just runs through their legs. And then grows back to normal form on the other side. Like it was completely normal and a usual thing to do.
Rattle them, boys.
Where's
Bones
I love that
rattled.
Frank and Draco and Robert show up just in time to see Child Rune fucking sprint through a group of skeletons. Of course that's when you show up.
Yeah, as we go past, I tell them there was another locked door.
I fix.
Aw.
Uh-huh.
What a fixie boy.
Not right now. Why is he so small?
Sounds like a drug abuser.
Just
Huh?
try to make him fit into the freaking hallway. It's fine. Just gotta-
He's a big boy. He's been eating his fruits and veggies.
This
open this door?
center room is lined on both sides by statues of warriors, solemnly holding stone weapons idly at their sides. In the middle of this room, you see a spiral staircase that reaches from the bottom to the ceiling, seemingly leading nowhere. There is another plaque at the bottom of those stairs with an inscription. Can't read from this distance.
That's okay, I'm moving forward.
In front of you is a door.
Is it locked?
Metal.
Is it locked?
No, it swings open.
Damn.
What's in here?
Another tombstone.
The room looked trapped?
For the sake of it, let's just go with
Rusty.
you don't see anything.
Okay, what's on this tombstone?
What's up?
So beautiful, that gif.
What's on the stone?
You see another
No.
name, and this tombstone looks older than all the other ones. And it reads Iris Morninghammer.
Morning Hammer?
Yes. Say morning like Morningham, but Morninghammer.
It's morning.
What?
It's another family line.
I'm in mourning.
No, because the other ones are Morning Helm. This is Morning Hammer.
Yeah.
She really likes to get hammered.
Oh,
Is there anything of note in this room other than tombstone?
Nope.
Can I open this door?
It's locked.
That might be tools.
Sleight
Or
of hand.
Draco.
It seems like it's heavily rusted. The hammers, as you try to move them aside, just don't seem to want to move, and some of them are just stuck. It'll probably take you a while if you wanted to try and open this door.
Do you think it's worth it?
Absolutely.
I will trust the melody.
Okay, it's gonna take you like 10 minutes. What does the rest do?
Bruno shout down to Delirian. No staircase that way. Dead end.
Okay, yeah, meanwhile I'm checking this staircase and whatever is standing on the... on it.
Ooh. Ooh.
Whatever's written there.
Inscription reads, even the smallest can reach the light born on their deeds.
Since this lock is gonna take 2 minutes, I'm gonna officially cast Identify on this scroll.
Give me a 1d20. It is a scroll of augury.
Oh.
And what do the statues in the room look like?
As described, they're soldiers, warriors just holding stone weapons
Okay.
idly at their side.
And the staircase leads up to the ceiling just, or does it actually lead?
Yeah, no, it just ends at the ceiling, but there's
Hmm.
no hole in the ceiling.
Are you doing something in there?
Can't see anything.